Blocks, cool. If not, you can use a book, a pillow. I'm gonna use a tissue box. I'm just not gonna put a lot of pressure on it. Oh, nice. Good, good, good. Okay. Yeah, I've tried. Oh, nice. So nothing like a blocker. Yeah. That's understandable. Well, we'll get started in a comfortable seated position. So just having a seat on your mat. Come here, Lucy. And just resting your hands on your hips. Roll your shoulders up and back. Reverse that direction, up and forward. And then from here, just bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Maybe closing your eyes, setting an intention for class today. Focusing here on your breath. Belly rise on the inhale, filling your belly, ribs, lungs. Belly falls on your exhale. A few more breaths here with your movement. Release your hands by your side and doing a few neck rolls. Welcome, Kate. We're just going to set up blocks for today. Strap is always optional. Gently come back to center. Draw your chin to your chest. And nape of your neck down towards your spine. Shaking your head yes. Gently come back to center. Sweep both arms up high overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift your gaze. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand by your right side on the floor or on a block. Deep side bend over to the right. Exhale, bend your left elbow. Inhale, reach your left arm long. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand by your left hip on the floor or on a block. Deep side bend over to the left. Right shoulder stacking over to the left. Exhale, bend your right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Repeat that one more time. Adding on, inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bend your elbows, lift your gaze, put your fingertips wide. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, right hand by your hip. Deep exhale. Hold it for the inhale. Exhale, bend your left elbow. Inhale, reach left pinky to right thumb. Hold that extension. Draw your left arm out around in front. Release your left hand. Inhale, right arm overhead. Down. Exhale, bend your right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right pinky to left thumb. Have that right arm all the way out in front. Sweep both arms up high. Whichever foot you have crossed in front, just gently fold forward a long spine. Just holding forward here. Feeling that stretch in your outer hip. Inhale, rise back through center and wind down just a little bit. And then switch which foot is in front. And then with a long spine, gently fold forward, feeling the stretch on this side. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, rise back to center. From here, we're going to rock forward, finding a tabletop position, wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, your toes, hammock your belly, lift your gaze, coming into tabletop cow. On your exhale, untuck your toes, round your spine. One more time here with your breath, tuck your toes, draw your navel towards the floor, draw your shoulder blades back, elbow creases to the front of your mat. On your exhale, press it all the way, create space between your shoulder blades. Inhale, come back through center. Bump your hips side to side. Move in any organic movement here that feels comfortable for you. You're welcome to take barrel rolls, drawing your hips towards your wrist, down to one side, and then of course what you do in one direction, just gently reverse the direction. Come back to your tabletop. Walk your hands a palm print forward, and then tuck your toes, lift your hips, coming to our downward facing dog. Gently pedal out your heels, lifting and lowering one heel at a time. Gently walking your dog. Down towards the floor. Inhale, reach your right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend your right knee, stack your hip. Circle out your right ankle. Circle out your right hip. Keep your right leg high. Exhale, draw your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. Kick your right leg through, reach your right arm up. Sorry for having my back facing you all. Fall in triangle. Gently lower your hips down. Inhale, arms overhead. Wide-legged forward fold. Come all the way down. You can grab the inside or the outside of your feet, shins, thighs. Staying up as high or coming down as low as you'd like. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, carve your hands back to the front. Lift your hips. Kick your right leg straight back, three-legged dog. Exhale, crunch it in, hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Step your right foot in between your palms. Inhale, rise up. I was gonna have my back facing you all the whole time, so I'm gonna turn face this way. Inhale, high crescent. Bend your left knee, cactus your arms, 2 lunges. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, release your left hand to the inside of your right foot. High lunge with a twist. You're welcome to lower that back left knee at any time. Circle out your right wrist. Circle out your shoulder. Inhale, right arm overhead. Exhale, draw it under and through the left side body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Reach your right arm high, left arm long in opposite direction. We're going to draw that right arm back. Slowly rise up. Continue to draw that right hand down to the inside of your left thigh. Left arm stays up high. You can keep your gaze forward. To challenge your balance, you can gaze up, exalted warrior. Let's do that one more time. Carve your left hand down. Inside of your right foot on the floor or on a block. Right arm to the ceiling. Circle out your right wrist. Draw that right arm up and back, left arm forward. Stay here or continue to evolve that right hand down, left arm up. Come back to high crescent, right arm up high overhead. Exhale, sweep and hold, lightning crescent. Draw your arms around in front. We're going to pivot the left toes, open up. Find your warrior 2, deep bend that front right knee. Inhale, lengthen, big star. Exhale, bend. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, deep bend. Inhale, lift and hold. Tuck your left hand down your left leg or behind your right hip. Reverse your triangle. Try to high five that wall behind you with your right hand. Maybe finding archer by flexing your right toes. Releasing your right quad. Gently release your right toes down. Tee up the arms, stack your shoulders. Bump your hips back, reach your right arm long. Draw your right hand down, left arm up. Find your triangle. I'm using a tissue block here since I'm traveling. So you can place your right hand on the block or the floor. Hover on the inside of your right leg. Try to rotate that left arm back. To challenge your balance, gaze up towards your left fingertips. To add balance, gaze down towards your right toes. Your right hand down, bend into that right knee, draw your left bicep to your left ear, find your extended side. You can keep your right hand long, you can rest it onto your right thigh. Hold it for the exhale. Inhale, reverse your warrior, tuck your left hand behind your back or down your left thigh. Maintain that bend, the right knee. Inhale, cartwheel down, pivot your left toes, framing your right foot. We're going to step that right foot back, coming into your high plank. Option to lower the knees down, elbows tucked in, lower all the way down. Untuck your toes, press up mini cobra. Gently release down. Walk your hands to your lowest rib cage, press up full cobra. Tuck your toes, come through tabletop into downward facing dog, gently pedal it out. Lifting and lowering one heel at a time. Repeat that same thing on the left leg. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Bend your left knee, stack your hip. Circle out your left ankle. And circle out your hip. Square out your hips with your left leg straight back. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow, and then gently kick your left foot through. Reach your right arm towards the ceiling, fall in triangle. Lower your hips down. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, forward fold. Grabbing the outside, inside of your feet, your shins, your thighs. Catching your breath. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the front of the mat. Gently lift your hips. Tuck your left knee in, kick it straight back. Exhale, tuck your knee in towards your nose. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Step your left foot in between your palms. Find your focus. Inhale, rise up. High crescent. Bend your right knee. Cactus the arms. 2 lunges. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release your right hand to the inside, your left foot on the floor on a block. Left arm to the ceiling. Always an option to lower that back right knee. Circle out your left wrist. Circle out your shoulder. Forwards and backwards. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread it under and through the right side body. Nice. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach your left arm high. We're going to draw that left arm back, right arm forward. You are welcome to stay here, high lunge with a twist, or draw your left hand back, right arm up. Gaze can be forward or up towards the ceiling. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, carve your right hand down to the floor to a block inside your left foot, left arm high. Find your focus, find your breath. Inhale, left arm back, right arm forward. Continue to reach out, left arm back, right arm up. Holding here and breathing. Exalted warrior. Continue to keep your gaze forward, left arm sweeps high. High crescent. Exhale, sweep. Find your lightning crescent, arms sweep back, hinge forward. Sweep both our arms around in front. We're going to pivot the right toes. Open that right arm up. Find your warrior 2. Deep bend in that front left knee. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, bend. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift and hold. Tuck your right hand behind your back or down your right leg. Draw that left arm up and back over your right foot. Reverse your triangle. Option to flex through your left toes. Engage in your left quads. Release your foot if you have it lifted. Come back to center, tee out your arms. Bump your hips to the back of your mat. Reach your left fingertips long over your left toes, maybe past. Tuck your left hand down, right arm up. Find your triangle. If you rotate that right hand back, your gaze can be up for balance or down to add balance. Keep your hands just where they're at, bend into that front left knee, find your extended side, draw your right bicep towards your right ear. Option to reach your left fingertips down to open up your left hip. You can release your left hand to your left knee. Any variation of extended side. Maintain that bend, the front left knee. Deep inhale. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Right hand tucks behind your left hip or down your right leg. Inhale, cartwheel down, frame your left foot, pivot your right toes. Step your left leg back. Coming into your flow, option to hover that left leg or lower it down. Coming through full cobra. Maybe find upward facing dog, tabletop, coming back to downward facing dog. Gently pedal it out. All right, how are we doing? All right. We're going to repeat that a few more times on each side. We're going to add on a little bit just to make it more fun. Continue to pedal out your heels. Of course, I forgot to set my watch. All right, here we go. Inhale, right leg high. Bend your right knee, stack your hip. Square out your hip. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Right knee to left elbow. Kick it through, fall in triangle. Lower your hips. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Catch your breath. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the front of your mat. Lift your hips. Inhale, sweep your right leg back. Exhale, draw your right knee into your nose. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Step your right foot in between your palms. From here, we're going to launch right into bird. Option to keep your hands on the floor on a block or lift your wings. Left leg lifts. You can reach your arms out to a T. Arms by your hips. Hands to heart center. You want to find warrior 3. Reach your arms out in front. Hopefully you don't have a door in front of you. If you can use it for balance. There we go. Square out the hips. Flex through your left foot. Hold it for 1 more breath. You have your arms lifted, gently plant them to frame your right foot, and gently lower your left leg, coming into low lunge. Inhale, rise up, high crescent, 2 lunges, cactus the arms. That left knee does not have to touch the floor, can just hover. Inhale, high crescent. Exhale, left hand down to the inside of your right foot, right arm up, circle out your wrist, circle out your shoulder, any direction first. And then reverse it. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, thread it under and through the left side body. Really reach that right arm long. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Once more, inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, find your high lunge with a twist or come to exalted warrior. Right hand behind your left leg. Exhale, cartwheel down. Low lunge with a twist, circle out your right wrist. Continue to keep the T in the arms, right arm back, left arm forward. Stay here or find your exalted warrior. That's all me in high crescent, both arms up, shoulders stacked over your hips. Exhale, lightning crescent, hinge forward, arms sweep back, hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Sweep both arms around front. Pivot your left leg, open up, find your warrior 2. Create a deep bend in that front right knee. Inhale, lift, big star. Exhale, deep bend that front right knee. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift and hold. Come right into your reverse triangle. Maybe find archer. Lower your toes. Tee out the arm above your hips back. Reach your right arm forward. Right hand down, left arm up. Find your triangle. Stay here. Or if you like to find half moon, bend into that right knee. Walk your right hand forward on the floor on a block. Reach your left leg up. You can keep your left arm lifted. You can bind it around towards your right hip. You can try grabbing your left leg, candy cane, any variation of half moon. If you're in triangle, stay there. If you're in half moon, gently bend into that right knee. Lower your left foot, coming back to triangle. Bend into that right knee. Find your extended side. You can bind your left hand to open up your shoulder, maybe reaching under. Great opportunity for a strap there. Extended side. Maintain the bend of front right knee. Reverse your warrior. Right arm overhead. Exhale, cartwheel down. Frame your right foot. From here, gently lower your left knee. Then we're going to toe heel our right foot to the outer edge of our mat. Right toes turn to 2 o'clock. With your hands on the floor or on blocks, gently straighten your right leg, pressing your hips back, and then rock forward. Moving here with control. Next one, keep a deep bend in that front right knee. Maybe untuck or keep your left toes tucked. Stay high, or you can come down towards the floor, finding your lizard pose. You're welcome to tuck your left toes, hovering your left knee. Hands or forearms can be on the floor or on blocks. Inhale, walk your hands under your shoulders. Release your right hand to the inside of your right knee and gently rock to the outer knife edge of your right foot by gently drawing your right knee away from the midline of your body. Stay here, or if you'd like a quad stretch, bend your left knee, maybe reach for your left toes. Gently release your right hand, left knee if they were extended. Straighten your hips, flex through your right foot. So that right leg is straight, your hips are drawn back now, single leg split. You can frame your right leg. You can rainbow your right foot just side to side, drawing your heel in towards the floor. If you want to deepen the stretch, you can walk your hands to the outside of your right hip. Single leg split with a twist. Gently walk your hands back to center. Bend into your right knee. Wrist under your shoulders. Tuck your left toes. Inhale, draw your right leg back. Come through your flow. Meeting back in downward facing dog. Gently pedal it out. Lift your left leg high, three-legged dog. Bend your left knee, stack your hip. Exhale, kick your left leg straight back. Tuck your knee in towards your left elbow. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Kick your left leg through. Reach your right arm up. Slowly lower your hips down. It's like a single arm push-up. Reach both arms up high. Exhale, fold forward. Again, grabbing any part of your feet or your legs. Reach your arms overhead. Exhale, draw your hands back to the top. Lift your hips. Exhale, step your left leg through. And then step your left foot in between. Sorry, kick back. Now step it in between your palms. From here, we're going to find that bird or warrior with or without a block. So bend into that left knee and lift your right leg. Hips are square here. So keeping your hands on the floor. You can place your hands on blocks for a little additional elevation. Flex through your right foot. You're welcome to tee out your arms. You can sweep your arms back. You want to try warrior 3, reach your arms forward, keep your gaze down, directly underneath your nose. Plant your hands back to the floor or to blocks if they were lifted. Bend into that left knee until your right foot lowers down. Find your focus, inhale, rise up. Let's all meet in high crescent. Give me 2 lunges. Bend your elbows, bend your back knee. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. From here, release your right hand down to the inside of your left foot. Always an option to lower that back right knee at any time. Circle out your left wrist. Right hand can be on the floor on a block. Maybe circle out your shoulder. Inhale, left arm high. Exhale, thread it under and through the right side body. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Nice work. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sweep. Inhale, reach your left arm high. We're going to keep that extension, T of the arm, draw your left arm back, right arm forward. High lunge with a twist, stay here, or continue to draw your left arm back, right arm up. Exhale, cartwheel down. Left arm up, right arm down to the floor. Let's do that one more time. High lunge with a twist. Stay here, or continue to draw that left arm back, right arm up. All meet in high crescent, both arms overhead, shoulders stacked over your hips, deepen that front left knee. Exhale, sweep forward, lightning crescent. Sweep your arms around front. We're going to pivot the right toes, open the right arm up. Find your warrior 2. Oh, my hip just popped. Find your breath. Inhale, lift and lengthen, big star. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, lift. Try to find the deepest bend in that left knee. Knee tucked over the ankle. Inhale, lift and hold. Tuck your right hand behind your back or down your right leg. Maybe flex through your left foot. Lower your toes if they're lifted. Tee out your arms. Left arm forward, right arm back. Draw your left hand down, right arm up. Finding your triangle. You can shorten the distance or lengthen the distance of your feet. Stay here in triangle if you want to play. Bend into your left knee. Place your left hand on a block or a floor. Hopefully I have space here. Finding your half moon. Flex through your right foot. Very nice. You can gaze down, you can gaze forward or up towards the ceiling. If you're in triangles, stay there. If you're in half moon, gently bend into your left knee until your right foot gently plants down to the floor. Come back to triangle. Bend into that front left knee, find your extended side. Adjust your feet if you need to. Left bicep to left ear. You can open up, coming into a bind. Maybe reaching your left hand to the inside of your left leg towards your right hand. You can hover. Have fun with it. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Tuck your right hand behind your back. For the exhale. Inhale, cartwheel down. Framing your left foot, pivot your right toes. Gently lower your right knee to the floor. Toe heel your left foot to the outer edge of your mat. Toes turn to about 10 o'clock. With your wrist on the floor or on blocks under your shoulders. Just draw the hips back and forward. Create a little movement here in your hip flexors on this side. Next one, hold a deep bend the front left knee. Shoulders stacked over your hips. Stay as high or come down as low as you'd like. Wrists or forearms can be on blocks. Tuck your right toes, hovering your right leg. Your right knee is lifted, gently lower it back down to the floor. Walk your hands under your shoulders. Release your left hand to the inside of your left knee. Gently tilt your left foot to the outer knife edge, that pinky back to your heel. Maybe look over your left shoulder. Stay here or bend into that right knee for a right quad stretch. Maybe reach your left hand back. Maybe it makes connection. Maybe you have a strap. Maybe you're just super close. You can grab your pant leg, your foot, your ankle, or just reach. Gently release your left hand and right leg if they were extended. Hands under your shoulders. Press your hips back. Find that single leg split. Flex through your left foot. Toward your right knee or keep them further away. You're welcome to frame that left foot. Continue to flex through your toes, pressing your heel into the ground. Maybe rainbow that left leg side to side. You can walk your hands over to the left side. Deeper stretch, single leg split with a twist on this side. Center if you were twisted. Bend into that front left knee, hands planted under your shoulders, tuck your right toes, lift your left leg up and back, and then find your flow. All meeting in downward facing dog. Pedal it out, and back to your breath. Untuck your toes. Allow your left or right hip to come down to the floor. And then drawing your feet out in front. Or here. Because why not? Go ahead and grab that block if you have one. If not, no worries. Just pretend. Reach your arms out in front. Soles of your feet are grounded. From here, slowly roll back. Slow and steady, as slow as you can. Think lower back, middle back, upper back. And neck and shoulders release down to the floor. Arms overhead, tap your arms. Block overhead. Back and front. Yes, we're going to roll up. Think one vertebrae at a time, peeling up. Upper abs on the roll up. Lower abs on the roll down. Avoid using any momentum. Rise all the way up, shoulders stacked over your hips, arms overhead. Your arms back out in front. We're going to roll back now, coming halfway. Bringing the waistband of your pants or your shorts close to the floor as you can. And we're going to tap side to side. With or without that block or anything between your palms. Just side to side. Give me 5 more on each side. And 4. Last 2. And 1. Roll all the way back. Draw your legs up towards the ceiling. So with that block or imaginary block, we're going to reach the center. Draw that block or hands over to the left side. Come back through center, lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Crunch center, reach over to the right, back through center, lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Keep it going, crunching to center, lifting your shoulders as high as you can, and then reaching to the outside of the opposite ankle. Coming back through center, lower your head, neck, and shoulders. That's it. Let's do 2 more rounds on each side. Crunch center, side, center, lower down. 1 more. You got this. All right, finish up where you're at. Gently lower your head, neck, and shoulders. Gently lower your feet, knees bent, knees towards the ceiling. Soles of your feet directly on the floor. Set that block or object off to the side. Bring your hands by your hips. Give me 2 glute bridges. Lift and lower. Inhale, lift. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, gently lower down. Draw your knees in towards your chest. Curl yourself into a tight ball. Just swaying from side to side. Head and shoulders stay pressed in towards the floor. Your knees tracking to the outer edge of your shoulders. Draw the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. You're welcome to continue to guide the back side of your legs, your shins, or the outer edge of each foot. You can use a strap here or a towel if you have one handy. And just rolling from side to side. Finding your happy baby. Gently rock back to center, keeping your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Extend your left leg long. Single leg happy baby. Release the hand from your right foot and gently bind your hands on your right shin, just beneath your right knee. Flex through your left foot to draw your left calf closer to the floor. It doesn't have to touch. Point, flex, circle out your right ankle. Wiggle your toes. With your left hand, gently guide your right knee through the midline over to the left side of your body. That right knee can be hovering. You can place it on the blocks. You can place it on the floor. Inhale, come back through center. Draw that right knee back in towards your right shoulder and draw a few circles here with your right hip. From here, extend your right leg, bend your left knee, and switch. Right knee in, left leg long. 2 more, and switch. We're going to end with the right knee once again into our shoulder, holding your rib cage, left leg long. Bend your left knee, plant your left foot to the inside, to the base of your left glute. Release your bind of your right knee, draw the sole of your right foot up towards the ceiling. Hands by your side, single leg glute bridge lift, and lower, press into the sole of your left foot. Inhale, lift. Gently release down. Continue to flex through your right foot as you draw your right ankle to the top of your left thigh. Coming into a figure 4 stretch here, maybe pulling your right knee away from the crown of your head. Release your hand back by your hip. Give me 1 figure 4 bridge lift and gently lower down. Allow your knees to fall from side to side. Those shoulders stay pressed in towards the floor. Back to center with your right ankle crossed over your left knee. Allow your left leg to extend long to the bottom of your mat. Release the sole of your right foot to the inside anywhere along your left leg. It can be on your thigh, your knee, your calf, ankle. Coming into reclined tree. If you're holding any tension whatsoever in your hips or your right knee, just let it all go. Maybe try to clench it and then release it. Notice your body melting into your mat. Gently plant your right foot, knee up towards the ceiling. Walk your left knee in to meet the right. Tuck your knees in towards your chest, keeping your head, neck, and shoulders pressed into the floor. Just rolling side to side. We'll repeat the same thing on the left side. Continuing to keep your knees in towards your chest. Draw the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. Allow your knees to track out towards your rib cage. You can grab the back side of your thighs, your calves, maybe the outer knife edge of each foot. Finding your happy baby. Gently rock back to center. This time keeping your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Allow your right leg to extend long. Flex through your right foot. Single leg happy baby. Gently bend your left knee, clasping both of your hands on your left shin, just beneath your left knee. Point flex, circle out your left ankle as you continue to flex your right foot, allowing your right calf to come closer to the floor. Release the bind from underneath your left shin, and with your right hand, gently guide your left knee over to the right side of your body. Hovering, you're welcome to place it onto blocks. You can tap the floor, trying to keep those shoulders pressed in towards the floor. Supine twist on this side. Come back to center. Draw your left knee again back in towards your left shoulder. Drawing a few circles here with your left knee. And then reverse that direction. A little bit of ab work here. Release your left leg long. Draw your right knee in. And then switch. 2 more. Right knee in, left leg long. 1 more, ending with your left knee in. Right leg is long. Gently walk your right foot in towards your right hip, planting your right foot on the floor. Right knee to the ceiling. Release the bind of your left knee. Draw your left foot up towards the ceiling. Hands by your side. Press into your right foot. Single leg glute bridge lift. And lower. 1 more. Inhale, lift. And gently lower. Continuing to flex through your left foot. Cross your left ankle over your right knee. And allow your left knee to fall away from the crown of your head. Maybe gently using your left hand to press that knee away from your body. Release your hands back by your hips. Continue to press into your right foot, flexing your left foot. Figure 4 bridge lift. And gently lower down. Allow your knees to fall from side to side. A deeper back stretch here. Opening up those hip flexors as well. Gently come back to center. Extend your right leg out long. And then allow the sole of your left foot to come anywhere along the inside of your right leg. Maybe your thigh, your knee, calf, ankle. Recline tree on the left side. Releasing any tension that you're holding, allowing your entire body, hips and knees included, to melt into your mat. Use of your left hand, gently draw your left knee towards the ceiling, planting your left on the floor. Walk your right foot in to meet the left. Hands by your side. Inhale, lift, bridge, and lower. With both hips into the floor, release your feet up towards the ceiling, legs up the wall. You're welcome to keep your arms on the floor or reach your hands towards the ceiling. Point flex, circle out your wrists, your ankles, everything moving, all class. Coming back to your breath. The floor as a splint, supported, legs up the wall. Begin lowering one leg at a time down towards the floor. Allowing your heels to touch. Toes fall open. Arms by your side. The soles of the feet together. Cactus the arms. You bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. Any final resting pose for you today, finding your Shavasana. Engaging your toes, engaging your quads, squeeze your glutes, clench your fists and shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, and then let it all go, melting into your mat. Coming back to your breath, coming back to your why. You can wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing awareness back into your body. Noticing your breath. Gently draw your knees and towards your chest. Reach your arms out long overhead and then roll them to the left or right side. Coming up in any comfortable way for you today. Find a comfortable seat and you're rocking side to side. Come back through center. Draw a few circles with your torso. Big circles. Once you finish that rotation, just reverse the direction. Now arms overhead. Exhale, release your right hand to your left knee, gently looking over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, release your left hand to your right knee, gently looking over your right shoulder. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you each and every week. I wish you a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your weekend. My name's Amanda. Namaste. Thank you all. You're so welcome. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. I know. I plan on going out. I do the 12:30 class on Fridays, and I plan on going out after that if it's not too icy. I don't like the ice. Yes, there'll be something. We'll find something to do, I'm sure. And I hope the weather warms up for you as well. There you go. You've got a beautiful view. I know, it's hard to look at that water and not want to get into it. Oh, wow. That is crazy. Freezing cold, like the ice bucket challenge for your toes. Well, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Thank you, Mindy. Bye-bye.